As we start Ranger's 8th week of training, we decided to work on some obstacles. And mainly it was because we got a call from the Central Oregon Horse Journal that wanted to come out and take some pictures of doing obstacles. So we thought it was probably important that Ranger do some obstacles. Good boy. Took him a little bit to figure out that what I wanted was to go on the bridge. He does like to avoid things if at all possible. Good boy. But he's also very smart, and he tries really hard. Now you can't see it yet, but we're headed for a tarp, and he just spotted it. I have not worked with Ranger with a tarp when I was on the ground. I taught him how to go the places that I asked him to, but we haven't actually pulled out a tarp, so this is something totally new for him. And what I like to do is teach my horses to try. And so as he approaches this tarp, he's not sure, but every time he takes a step forward, I tell him, "You're wonderful." You can tell this is not a small tarp. This is one of our hay tarps, and we're feeding the hay off, so it was just kind of laying around. Good boy. But I want to reward my horses when they step forward and get after them when they back up. So therefore they learn that the pressure will go away when they step forward. Good boy. I want to give him a chance to look at it and check it out and smell it, just like we've done with everything from the pole to the rope, to our saddle, to the pads, to the panniers when we packed him. The more chances he has to check things out, then the easier it's going to be for him to accept it. Good boy. And I do have this tarp where it's kind of bubbled up a little bit, and we do have some weights on it, but the wind's blowing, so it's making it flutter just a little bit. Good boy. And once he gets up there, I like to give him some time. Just check it out if he wants to chew on it or paw at it or play with it. The more he does, then the less afraid of it he's going to be. I always get a kick out of the horses out in the field that find the little plastic bag and think it's really fun to chase all their friends around. Oh. But we just want to take our time with our horses. And here I'm asking him to try. He's not so sure he likes the idea. But I'm going to keep him facing forward. And I am going to look across the tarp to the other side. Because that's where I want to go. I don't want to go there. I'm now there. So I'm at the edge of the tarp, so now I need to look on. And on would be across the other side. Now, all of us, including myself, does have a few problems making ourselves look forward, not look below us at the horse we're on. So it's something we have to concentrate on oftentimes, and it's really important. There he goes. And I talk to him, I tell him how wonderful he is, pet him, and then he says, "Thank goodness, I'm off of it." Good boy. The more rewards I can give him, the harder he'll work for me. Now his second time through, he's not near as hesitant, but as he gets on there and realizes it's okay, at the same time the tarp's moving and it's kind of bubbled up there. And so he's trying to figure out how to get over this spot that doesn't look like you can walk on it. That's one way to get off of it. Good boy, Ranger. This week we headed up into the Ochoco Mountains with our family and friends to enjoy a week of vacationing. Ranger was tied on an overhead line with all the other horses that we had, and while he was tied there he was quite relaxed, and so we found him snoozing. Oh boy. I love to take any opportunity I can to work with my horses, and I've been known to play with them when they're laying down since I was a little girl. So this is a great opportunity for me to come over and play with him. He didn't mind it at all. He was a good boy. And I could continue to ramble on, but instead, I think I'll just be quiet and let you see the country that Ranger got to ride.